This video looks at common types of rental agreement and the differences you need to be aware of. A tenancy gives a person the exclusive right to occupy a property for a period of time, according to the terms of a tenancy agreement. This is usually the type of agreement you have if you live in privately rented or housing association accommodation. A licence gives a person permission to stay in accommodation. It only gives a licensee exclusive possession of a room within the property, and it's usually the type of agreement you have if you stay in temporary supported housing, shared accommodation, or your landlord also lives in the property. An assured short-hold tenancy, AST, is the most common type of tenancy, which usually starts with a fixed term of 6 or 12 months. After this period, if there are no terms in the contract stating otherwise, the AST will become a statutory periodic tenancy, SPT. This means it runs exactly the same as before, but as on a rolling month-by-month contract, it is deemed as a new tenancy. If there is a clause within the tenancy agreement, it will run as a contractual periodic tenancy, CPT, but is not regarded as a new tenancy. If the landlord wants to end your AST, they can apply to court using Section 21 of the Housing Act 1988, which means they don't need a reason for eviction. A secure or assured tenancy normally offers you more legal rights and are commonly used in council house agreements. It's sometimes called a tenancy for life. In an assured tenancy, a Section 8 notice can be served, which must state a reason for eviction. In a secure tenancy, it's much harder for landlords to end a tenancy. They must do this by serving a notice seeking possession, giving at least one of the legal grounds for possession of secured tenancies. The landlord must provide 6 documents at the start of your tenancy. A licence agreement is often used in shared housing, where you rent a room and share living spaces like a kitchen and lounge. If a landlord wants to end a licence agreement, they need to apply for a notice to quit, which has a minimum notice period of 28 days. In certain agreements, sometimes called an excluded agreement, the landlord may not need to go through court to end the licence, but reasonable time must be given. 28 days is deemed as reasonable unless there is evidence of circumstances such as antisocial behaviour. The landlord must provide these documents at the start of your licence. If you have a licence, the property where you live must display or make available copies of the gas certificate and electrical installation condition report. If you need further advice or information on tenancies and licences, here's where to get help.